did you know that your casual, nice and easy drone flight might end up in jail?
Bollocks. No one has ever been jailed for flying a drone.
Sorry, for example, this footage from Norway would have been illegal if I had shot it 1 week later. Actually, more than one foreign national were arrested in Norway and their drones were confiscated, not to mention a fine of 12,000 Norwegian crowns on top.
What on earth are you talking about?
There was a big military exercise happening.
What can we, as drone pilots, do then to avoid that kind of a situation and not land behind the bars? On this video I have a couple of tips to you, and I will also tell you what, in my opinion, is the most stupid thing you can ever do with your drone. But doesn't the DJI Fly app on the controller show me the restriction zones? And if I stay out of the zones, then I'm safe, right? Well, no. For example, DJI just so happens to be a company and not an authority. Like a car manufacturer, they don't give a flying flamingo if you have a driver's license or not to drive their products. And it's the authorities who are telling you where you are allowed to fly and where not. And this, of course, depends a whole lot where in the world you happen to be. And if you think about the world we are living right now for 1 second, the people and the nations alike are rightfully so concerned about their security. And always when you are flying somewhere, there's like a little blanket of suspicion looming over you when someone sees you flying. Unless you say you are doing a mayonnaise commercial, because these days no one cares about mayonnaise commercials and you most likely are left alone. And depending on the amount of mayonnaise at your local authorities' heads, there might be a little bit less or a little bit more regulations regarding the drone flying restrictions. And let's have a look at the Germany's drone regulations. And I have to say I really have to say that this is not a comprehensive list. Let's begin the list with motorways. Industrial areas, residential areas, anyone named Tiffany, railway lines, power lines. I'm sorry, I have to.
Police stations,
embassies, rivers, seaports, seas in general, and the list goes on. I mean, if it's even remotely interesting, it has to be forbidden, right? And that's unbelievable. It doesn't even end there. These were just the permanent restrictions in place. There are also something called NOTAMs, like notice to the airman or notice to the air mission, depending on your jurisdiction. They are issued by the authorities. They are like a temporary restrictions regarding to aviation, mostly for the big birds, of course. Something like some navigational aid is not working or there is an erection of a crane near an airport. There is the Finkenwerder airport over there. They built the Airbus airplanes over there. Side fact. But for example, the military operations in Norway, they were closing the airspace also for drones with an OTAM. Okay, where the hell do I get them then? Well, you can head to the Civil Aviation Authority's website and you will find them. And here in Germany, for example, I use an app called Dronik, which is a complete mess, but it does show you the NOTAMs as well. So check them out and you are covered. Easy. But why should I care in the first place? I mean, I can fly wherever I want, however I want, or? Of course, you can do whatever you want. You don't have to care about this at all. However, the more we do bad things with our drones, the more restrictions and regulations there will be. There is one thing we have to talk about. Like, this is the most annoying and stupidest thing you can ever do with your drone. So if you don't care about any regulations at all, please do care about this. Accident sites. When I was doing research for this video, I found a few cases where the drone pilots are preventing air ambulances to arrive at accident site, and very seriously injured people are not getting to the hospital in time. I mean, why on earth would you like to fly over an accident site in the first place? I know people are really curious, yes, but like accident site with injured people, badly injured people, even dead people. No, don't. Okay, that was it this time. I hope you enjoyed watching my little video. If you have had some encounters with law enforcement, either negative or positive, maybe you could leave a comment down below. I would love to hear from you. We see you next time whenever I feel like posting a video. And until then, maybe you could have a look at this video right here.